Hello and welcome to another episode of Shikar, our D&D 5th edition campaign, right here on the Bronze Girl Network.
Oh,
I like that point.
Right here.
Right here on the Bronze Girl Network, which is a network of... This is my channel, so I can be as bad of a host as I want. Hello, welcome. I love this game. I love these people. I'm so excited to play some Dungeons and Dragons with y'all and for y'all. It's going to be amazing. It's a sunny afternoon out here in Seattle, Washington, and it snowed a little bit yesterday, and I am feeling extra effervescent, one could say, and I'm sure that will manifest in today's campaign. But before we get into it, let's get into
Josephine.
What?
Nothing. Continue. You're the boss, and I appreciate you. And your buns look so nice.
So
that sounded fake, and I realized it, and it wasn't.
No, but
it was
the
effervescent from snow, and I was like, I don't follow because I'm.
I don't know what effervescent means. That's what my face was.
Sunflower is effervesent.
Yeah.
Wow. I interpreted it as like smelly, and I was like, really?
She said snow. It snowed.
Well, that's why I was confused. That's what I thought. I thought effervescent was like, fumey.
It snowed
In a
and
nice
it made
way.
me feel fumey.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me, man. Like I was like,
I love us.
It's gonna be a rough day.
I think our characters are actually just us. Like, it's bad.
oh.
Speaking of bad, I don't have a follow-up for that. Let's introduce our fabulous players. Balvin, take it away. I mean bad like Michael Jackson bad.
Right.
Introduce.
Dun, 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 dun.
DMCA. Do I introduce myself? Like who I am? Like,
Yes.
Balvin? Okay.
Balvin and Ajax.
It's the third week.
Balvin and Ajax.
No, we haven't. Not at the beginning.
Yeah.
Anyways, I am LordBalvin. I stream on Twitch every now and then, and I do cool things everywhere else as well. And I'm playing a half-orc fighter that gets beat up every episode by women.
Yeah, I don't know why you've decided to make this your legacy, but that's how it's been going. Yes.
Yeah, that's my introduction.
Scorp.
Yes, I'm Xander, Jeanneret, and I'm playing Scorpio, who is a half-elf monk, forgetful, and fights with his head.
Valym. Gabe.
Hi, I am Gabe. I do cosplay, voiceover, game design, and I'm playing Valym, the druid who thinks with his snake.
Oh my god.
That he carries as a stick on his back, not.
He's gigantic.
Yeah,
we established.
It's also white, which is not.
Gabe, what are you doing?
Josephine.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Hi. Hi. I'm Josephine McAdam. What are we doing? I'm playing Nim. I'm
Week 3,
playing
Josephine.
Nim Grimwillow. You know what I had to follow? You did this. A little 12-year-old tiefling bard who, lives at a cemetery and has not seen the world. Yeah, there we go. That's it. I'll plug stuff at the end, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You will have ample opportunity to. And as always, I'm Jasmine ThatBronzeGirl Bhullar, your DM for this amazing campaign. We open on an idyllic farm. The sun is baking down hot at this time of the day. that late morning that you were enjoying has worn on, and it's starting to get into that oppressive part of the day where one does not fancy doing any type of manual labor. But the sky is clear and blue, and every once in a while the wind kicks up and relieves some of that oppressive heat that you're feeling. You hear, the barking of a very happy doggo outside, and you hear chickens clucking and a very nihilistic ox kind of. You can smell fresh buttermilk being churned. And Nim sits down to write a letter to his mother.
Oh, right.
You've sent one off with Betsy to be hand delivered, but it occurred to you that writing it on the spot was not super efficient. So you've decided to sit down and write something a little bit more coherent and put together now that you have a chance about what exactly has transpired since you gave her that handwritten letter via Corpse Coach.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Mummy. I had plans to come straight home, but as you know, things come up, and we found this sign looking for help on the Furious Farms, and I know you would have wanted me to go and help, so I took my friends, my companions. Oh, we picked up some friends. It's not just Ajax with me. There's these 2 half-elves, Scorpio and Valym. They're very exciting in very different ways, but I'm very happy to have met both of them. And now we're on a farm, and we've actually met, and I'll write in very large letters, the Furious Five. Yes, that's right. The ones from the stories, that the band of adventurers that have retired. And so they're the ones who need help. And we've spoken, well, we haven't spoken, but Valym has spoken to many of the animals who have been getting hunted by something. We're not sure what, but, well, hopefully it's something we can deal with quickly and be back in time for supper, I hope. I miss you. Your little Nimgrim.
Nim rejoins the rest of you who are sitting on the edge of these hand-woven, sort of day beds that are underneath a shady part of the veranda. Taj comes over with a tray of buttermilk in really tall steel glasses. You can see the frost kind of developing on the outside of it.
I've yet to quench my thirst with buttermilk. And Scorpio will reach out for one.
Yeah. When you sip it, it tastes kind of salty and peppery, but also really refreshing and cool. And yeah.
And it just starts chugging it.
A little.
I'll take some and sip it. You might want to look at the chicken coop. I was, running around with Moti, and I saw some more, destruction over there.
Oh, I'll take it out or check it out.
Valym, the ox said what?
I think that there's an abomination unlike the likes that have ever existed or ever seen. Something along those lines. It was very exaggerative.
Buttermilk comes out of Scorpio's nose.
Gross.
Oh.
Abomination.
It was talking about, it was saying there was something the likes of which no one had ever seen or heard, and it was baying, and it's big and bad.
Baying.
It's like a song that not a song. Well, depends on if you're listening, right? It's a sound that like wolves and hounds do. So it could be a pack of wolves. It could be a very large wolf.
An abomination.
Unlike the likes you've never seen, because we haven't seen it, which I guess is true.
I have no idea.
Was that ox actually wise?
Did it talk like that?
Yes.
You were over there for a long time.
I know. I actually cut it off. I just cut the spell off.
Hooks off?
Yes. I don't think it knows. I'm not going to tell it. I'm afraid.
I think it's still talking.
Ajax, I have spoken to so many animals today.
You have to teach me still.
No, it's terrible. I promise. Dealing with people is bad enough, but the animals the beautiful one over there can understand us, and then I do, and then I make friends, but then I start to like animals more than people, and then I talk to animals, and the people are like, why aren't you talking to us enough? And I'm like, well, the dog's not a jerk. This is a personal problem. I apologize. We can talk about this later.
Did you ask Moti to come over to me?
That's a yes.
We promised not to lie to each other. Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you. It was very sweet.
But you said you found something in the chicken coop?
Yes. Josephine, did not write it down. I remember. Yes, I did. Let me show you so you can see with your eyes.
Ah.
Nim takes you to the sort of like a different part of the farm where the chickens live. And there, sure enough, you see a part of the chicken fence has been sort of like ripped out and then very hastily kind of mended back together. And next to it, there's like a small shed. And yeah.
So you guys don't think it was the dog, do you?
And will I, the dog?
No, it couldn't.
Probably not. She would have been way too proud of it from how I talked to her, if I'm being honest.
Fair.
Good girl.
Yeah. And it has nothing... It has nothing to do with the strange child that I met while everyone was asleep that I...
The what?
You met a child.
When was
this never came up. That's right.
Why would that come up? Unless you told us.
Let's talk about this later.
Okay.
Hey, nothing happened. I just met a strange child in the woods. Might have been a shapeshifter. Not sure about that, to be honest. She gave me a totem. I kept it, let the dog sniff it. Dog didn't recognize it, so it's not the shapeshifting child. I know that they were out hunting boars, but she didn't really have any items on her, and like was bare feet. It was a very strange situation.
And you didn't think to tell us this?
We were in a rush.
No, you weren't.
Sometimes I forget things too. It is all right, Valym.
It was last night when we were asleep on the hill.
Oh.
When we were asleep?
Yeah, she came up to camp, actually.
Oh, well, wasn't I? I must have been asleep.
Yeah. Everybody was asleep.
And you just let her walk by our resting bodies?
There's a lot of honesty that I have to say. I feel like later might be better, but she had an axe and she didn't hurt anybody. That's all I know.
She had an axe?
Mm-hmm.
This chicken wire, though. Scorpio's gonna take a look at it.
Yeah, give me an investigation roll.
Okay.
I forgot I didn't tell them.
A
14?
Yeah, so it looks like the chicken wire at one point, it's although it's been kind of hastily kind of like put back together, the wire itself is distorted. It's no longer straight. It kind of is like wavy in places where you get the impression it's been like a chunk of it has been grabbed and then pulled out. creating a hole, and now it's been kind of like formed back together and kind of hand tied. You know, the people have taken the wires and kind of tried to kind of twist it together, but it's still deformed. There's also a absolute mess of feathers on the ground.
Does it look like there were tools used to like cut through the wire, or was it just torn as far as I can tell?
Yeah, it looks like it was pulled with force.
Pulled with force.
Yeah, not neatly cut, thereby like completely like kind of permanently stretching the metal cables.
It was in your best interest to assist me.
Was it Wesker from the Resident Evil series?
By Wesker himself. By Wesker himself.
And then Scorpio will go around to the outside as well on the other side to see if there's anything, if it was like pulled up or any other tracks.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival roll if you're looking for tracks.
Great. An 11.
Yeah, whatever transpired here happened so long ago. It's hard for you to ascertain. Like the footsteps have gone over everything that could be of value to you.
Got it. Something definitely ripped this thing up.
Right, that's what I was saying. Yes.
But there are chickens missing.
Are we still interested in trying to lay a trap?
That was the intent. We were going to make it seem like we had trapped the other areas to siphon them into one area where we would be waiting.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. So does that mean we're staying overnight?
Well, it looks like it.
Probably, actually, yes.
Is that okay with you, Nim?
Okay, yeah. We sent word back with Betsy, so I'm sure Mum won't worry.
She'll be all right. As long as you're with me, she won't mind it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so a plan?
Well,
yeah, what is your guys' plan? You see Sir Thonge like scruffing Morty's head and kind of like looking over at you all. I don't think we can afford to lose any more animals. I overheard you talking. You really think this old girl did it? She's been on the farm forever. She's never eaten a thing. He like kind of stands over her and like pretends that he's her talking. And he says, I'm a little chunky, but I have only ever eaten my food. I just like treats.
Aw.
Ajax is not entertained by this at all.
Do you have rope that I could use by chance?
Yes. Was the impression that bad?
No. The rope could be used for a trap.
Oh, yes, of course. It's a farm. Plenty of rope.
Okay.
And Master Taj, with your archery skills, we looked over the map of the area to try to find advantageous points. Mm-hmm. I believe on top of the tower. This is Xander asking.
Yeah, let's get a map going and find out.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
This is my music for while I'm setting up.
You want a map? Map, you say?
Yes.
Put a map on your map.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Ha ha!
So you can map all your map.
Ooh.
Are we in focus? We are. Perfect.
Yeah.
Hand model.
Look at that hand.
Hand model.
I'll buy whatever it sells me.
So the first thing you saw coming into the farm, was the well.
Oh yeah.
The well right there in the middle.
Trauma.
You have your horse that is look, it's painted to match y'all.
Aw.
Your horse is somewhere over here actually. No. Somewhere. It's so hard to get this perspective right. Okay, hold up.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna use the horses as bait. And then if we lose the horse, yeah, because if we lose the horse, then we would lose the thing we were going to be given anyways.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So here is the map in the middle. The horse is over here. You can see it just at the edge. That's from last episode. Ignore that.
Employees back.
There's a stack of wood that's been chopped and carefully placed nearby.
Okay.
And then there
Looks
was...
flammable.
These are pre-painted. Wait. Oh, the roof fell off! It's okay.
Oh no!
This is professional. Then there was a barn over here. The barn in canon was blue, but as you can see here, it's not blue. And then there was the actual homestead, which looks quite a bit better than this, but for our purposes, this will work. Over here.
Gotcha.
So cute.
And then over on this side of the farm, we have little chickens.
Oh.
If any of them die, you're going to be in big trouble.
I'm not talking to the chickens. One of y'all was going to ask.
That's trouble.
I'm not doing it.
Talk to the chicken.
I don't want to hear what they have to say. I'm afraid of Jasmine's
bacon.
voices for them. Good. So did Liam Neeson's child, but the movie ended well.
Imagine there's enclosures around all of them. That's the pig,
Copy.
Rosie. And then over here would be like the bag of feed represents where Moti's little shed is, her little house.
Oh, okay.
With her feed there. And then there's like a wheelbarrow over here. And this is kind of a shrunken down version of a much bigger farm.
This is dope as hell.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's so
this
cute.
is actually probably further up here. So this is where you're at. This is what you're dealing with. Oh, and my favorite part.
Oh.
There's
Morty.
Coming to save us in the Alps.
And as you can see, she's actually pretty large. She is big enough for a halfling to ride. Here's a halfling.
Oh yeah.
Just to give you context for size. So that's
I need one.
She is currently hanging out over here, but she's kind of all over the place.
Okay. Well, the advantages would be on top of either the homestead or the barn for ranged reasons. Perhaps even somebody located in the center. In the well, probably not Nim.
Mim, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
God damn it.
Should I be the one on the ground in case we can speak to it?
That's a 5.
As Scorpio mentions the well, your eyes fall on it, and you feel like they zoom in, or like the well is coming closer to you. And you hear coming hauntingly over the wind, "One day you'll join me again.
No.
One day soon, under the pale blue moon."
I run to Nim and grab him.
One day
It's like, hey,
soon.
hey. It's not there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Yeah, I could hear her. I could hear her.
It's no one. It's just us. It's just us. It's Valym and Scorp, Moti, me, and you. That's it. You okay?
Do we have to use the well?
Why don't you stick with Ajax and get to a safe place on top of the barn? Valym can be on the ground, and I will be roaming. Maybe using the well, maybe hiding somewhere else.
Can we trust Valym, Mr. Secrets Keeper?
Look, I have actively...
Have you talked to the chickens?
No, I'm not.
No.
I am being open, forward, and honest about everything that I think of as it comes up.
Okay.
Lying is just going to be honest. I don't even know if I'm good at lying.
You could have fooled me.
Well, then I fooled myself.
Well, it's a skill for later. See, I'll take Nim.
And I'm going to start taking the rope and placing it in, going in front of the stable near the entrance. And I'm going to start like arranging it around, pulling in magic into my arms. Eyes probably glow a very slight green for a second. And then I'm going to say a few words in Elven, talking about vines to protect the creatures inside. I'm going to kind of cast Snare to create like a little 5-foot radius trap in front of the doorway.
Okay. And where do you? Let's go back to the map overlay real quick. Where do you place this?
So like right into the entrance of where the stable is. That's where I'm going to put it.
Okay, perfect. The stable for the horse.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. All right, this is to give you a physical representation of the feed. So here.
Yes. Perfect.
So a 5-foot radius here. Okay, perfect.
Yep. Exactly.
That's out of the way. Awesome.
Okay. So there should be, there is now a trap in front of the stable. If we can hopefully draw whatever it is inside of there.
As Valym is setting up the trap, Scorpio is going around setting a perimeter. From the monastery, in his adventurer's kit, he has not only a prayer wheel, but 5 sticks of incense as well. Mm-hmm. So he's going to, as like night falls, going to light them and stick them in various points around the perimeter, just to give a little bit of visibility from the smoke that will come up. Mm-hmm. If anything passes, it should interrupt the smoke flow.
Perfect. All right. So you set up like almost like a smoke screen or a smoke perimeter. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Give me a, let's see. Give me an intelligence roll to see.
Oh boy. Well, okay, 8.
Yeah. So as you're setting this up and you realize like the wind might be a bit disruptive because although the night or the day is pretty still, every once in a while you get this big gust of wind that comes through and it's very cooling. And it dawns on you that maybe that might throw off your smoke flow.
Yeah.
But you put them up anyway.
I'll do it anyway, but I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Is there anything else you want to do? Mm-hmm.
I have a bottle of my mum's perfume. I like to keep it, but perhaps we could put it where we don't want the animals to go, or whatever is hunting, so that we can make it go to the horse instead, and sort of sprinkle this on the other areas.
It's a good thought, Nim. Worth a try.
So are you trying to like cloak the animal smell?
Yeah, everywhere, like except for where the horse is, right? Like,
okay, so yeah.
That's smart.
And just sort of, but also you see like Nim's also kind of like smelling, kind of like sort of calming down as well, just like with the smell of his
Nim's
mom's perfume.
the mama's boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I go around and just sort of like gently do that on just a few surfaces, to kind of mask it. The other areas.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. I put a little bit on like Ajax's like tunic so that I can smell it too if we're gonna hang out. Mm-hmm. Lovely, isn't it?
Reminds me of home.
Yeah.
All of you, can I ask another question?
Yes.
If this, what do we do if we catch this creature?
Well, we stop it from taking any more livestock.
But how are we stopping it?
I think that depends on what it is.
If it is an animal, are we just killing it?
If we're unable to contain it and have it not hurt anyone else, then we have no choice.
It's been taking away livestock and food for others.
Damn it, Jasmine.
Ignore me. I'm sorry.
But I just to be clear, not to say this is the case, but Nim, if this creature was taking food for its own children, would you feel differently? I just want us to think of it before we have to make a split-second decision.
Well, will you speak to it and ask?
I will.
We'll
So
wait on
you
your
tell her.
signal then, Valym.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Sure. Yes. Gladly.
But remember, the horse is priority here. Keep that horse alive.
But if...
Valym, keep the horse alive.
But what if it's something better than a horse? What if it's like a man-eating elk?
What are you?
An entrepreneur.
If we find ourselves in a beneficial situation, then yes. But right now, we have a whole farm to worry about. And the Furious Five are kind of depending on us to handle this problem. And I don't know how they'd feel if we just picked this up as loot and went about our day.
Valym,
a good point.
Are you saying to hunt is natural?
It is.
Then are we not just hunters ourselves?
Look at the wisdom coming from the 12-year-old.
Dear godchild, I must say...
I grow wearying of your deliberation.
Oh!
No!
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Y'all should have never gave me toys. I never should have gave me toys. Now everyone dies. I'm not even from this campaign.
If that's what we're fighting, I'm fine with it. Say less.
Yeah, get the
I'm going for the pig first. I love pork. Sorry, it was really just because Nim got really deep there. It made me sad. I'm sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
The last thing then is, Nim, if that's the case, there's a difference between choosing to hunt and needing to hunt. But this is not just a choice for me to make. So I wanted at least your opinions before I had to make a decision, if it came to that.
I say we go on your call. You'll be the closest one to it, and you'll have a best view of the situation. And if you can find it in you to speak to it, you will know more than us. So I'm putting my trust back into you to handle this.
Back.
Well said, Ajax.
Thank you, Scorp.
Thank you, Ajax. I appreciate it.
And then we'll set up.
Okay.
Yep.
So to recap, I'm sorry for that. That was very disruptive. I apologize.
No. That's good.
I'm just waiting for the YouTube comments to be like, this DM is interrupting all the best RP moments.
No.
Listen, everybody needs to know that the Dungeon Master is a player too. We're all playing a game.
I mean, but we also now know some of the minis that she has, and I'm
Right?
I'm a little nervous. I was fine dealing with a wolf, but that ogre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is you're still in that panoramic view because it's
Yeah.
So this is a little bit these aren't as close to each other as they seem, as you can see.
Right.
Just want to say that for clarification. So this feedback here is to represent your cleverly hidden snare.
Okay.
Perfect.
Which is in a 5-foot radius. So just to give you some context, that's about 10 feet. So it's like, in the middle of that. And then about, let's say 20 feet is between the horse enclosure is the house. And then 20 feet from there to the pig enclosure, in which there is only one pig currently. And then another probably 40 feet to the stack of wood and the barn. And then there's about 30 feet between the barn and the dog house. And then another, like the chicken coop is actually right next to the dog house. And then the wheelbarrow kind of moves around, and so does Modi. To be completely honest, she's kind of in different places depending on where she is in her patrol. These are the assets you have to work with. We have the snare down. Now, I think the question is, where do all of you want to set up?
Should we maybe be on the house roof as opposed to the barn? Seems far.
I think with the barn, what I think the reason that Scorpio had chosen that location is you asked one of the Furious Five, Sir Thadj, who is a ranger, where he would set up, and he had said there's like a silo attached to here. We'll just pretend that there is, and that it offers a panoramic view for miles around. So the hope was you'd see something coming from further away. Versus up here, there's things that block your line of sight. You can kind of see that, like the wood stack blocks your line of sight to a certain extent. So does the well. But you would have a good vantage to the horse. I should clarify that you would have that.
Yeah. Can I ask the distance then from the barn to the horse?
The barn to the horse that's the longest distance. I'm actually glad you really asked, and it's 80 feet.
Okay.
That's the longest distance and between any two given points. So if you go or across to any point here, it's always going to be 80 feet because this is a circle, if that makes sense.
Can I ask the distance of the pig to the horse stable?
That's about 40.
I want to be over where the pig
is like barely in frame, but she's back here.
Fine.
Her name's Ruby, in case you're wondering.
And is there like a little bit of like a sty and gathering of stuff over there?
Yes, but it's low. So the only places I've put enclosures are where you would get half cover.
No, makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the other enclosures and sties are so short or so like see-through that you'd be able to shoot and attack through them. Yeah.
So I think perhaps Nim at least should be a little closer than the barn because most of my range is 60 feet with spells and things. So maybe I'll go at the top of the house on my own or something.
Cool.
Unless Ajax wants to move. But just thinking about range.
Yeah, if it's 80 feet, I feel like most of us probably couldn't do anything as far as an attack goes from that like area, because most of my stuff is like closer range. So yeah, I think we're probably better off both going over there. I was gonna say if we wanted to keep Nim out of any kind of combat, we could put like Nim in the barn, but at the same time,
No.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. We'll
A quick question, Ajax. What is your perception?
My perception. Let me see.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, because if you see something, then slip down and
if you have a high perception, it might make sense for you to be on the tower just for watch purposes.
Yeah.
I have a +1 to my perception.
Oh, I have a +4, so maybe I should. I don't know.
Yeah, I have +0 to my perception.
Oh, okay. So maybe Nim is up the tower.
Yeah, I can do, and then slip down and like sort of, move elsewhere as needed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do that. Yeah.
So you'd like to be up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you stay closer to the front, you'll be at 80 feet. I should clarify, if you move all the way back, it'll be 100.
I'll stay towards the front then.
Same thing with the back of the house. This is 100 feet. This is 80 feet.
Okay.
And is it easy to get up and down? Is there like a ladder or something, or is it?
There is a ladder up the silo. It will, but climbing does take extra movement, if that's what you're asking. Okay. So it's not going to be like, I just hopped down.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
You can. Sure. There might just be some fall damage associated with that.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, so we've got Nim posted up right here. Or here, depending on wherever you'd like to go. Do you have a preference?
That side, yeah. The right.
This side, okay. So we have Nim posted up here, over by the side that has the wood stack. Ajax?
I'm going to be on I think that's the right side of the house, close to the horse.
Here?
Yeah.
Perfect. Scorp
is going to hide near the chicken coop, near the area that was like attacked last time.
Ah, okay. So like over. Where am I? Here. Over here.
Yeah, because we're looking out for things coming in.
Are you going to be taking cover inside the doghouse or just kind of out in the open with the chickens?
I think I'll take natural cover if I can.
Okay, yeah.
Outside.
Valym.
I would like to actually be on top of the horse stable.
Perfect.
And before I go up in the horse stable, I actually want to take some of the pig sty and actually like dab it on myself a little bit.
So you kind of like can blend in with the smells.
Yep, exactly.
Valym, give me a nature check.
Ooh, good at that one. Nat 2024. Let's go strong.
Beautiful. So you not only successfully conceal yourself with the smell, but as you're like getting ready to take your perch right on top of the horse stable, it dawns on you that as you see Moti doing her rounds, that another animal could just as easily step into the snare before the time is right. And maybe you were a little preemptive in setting this up as you see her like,
oh no.
Oh, I'm going to speak with animals. Moti, do me, you are such a good girl. Will you do me a favor, please?
What is it, Gabe?
Well, Morty, I am setting a trap in front of the stable.
What have I done?
So please just don't run into the spot in front of the stable. That'd be fantastic. Also, Morty, if you smell something coming onto the farm, do me a favor. I want you to run by the well and look up to the top of the stable. And then run safely inside.
Oh, like a visual signal, like a
Yes.
whoa 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 whoa.
That's an auditory signal. No, you don't have to bark. You can just go by the well and look up and wag your tail at me. And then if you go inside right after, I'll give you a treat tomorrow.
Oh my God, a treat.
But you don't have to like be like loud or fight or anything because you're such a good girl. Yeah.
I just have to be really excited.
Yes. That's so true, Moti. Yes, thank you.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh, crap. I mean, so good. It's just rolling twice in a row is scary.
Oh, that's true.
17.
Yeah, you think she's grasped it.
Okay.
She's a little
Yeah.
You know? But you think she grasped it. She'll you think okay, I'll give you this. You think maybe there's a 20% chance based on a die roll that she might bark.
That's valid. I just as long as she knows to get out of Dodge and not run into the
Your
bar. That's all
animal
I care about.
handling lets you know, and her demeanor lets you know that she has been trained to do the whoa 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 whoa, and trying to get that out of her for one encounter is gonna be tough, but she is gonna try.
She's a good girl.
She's gonna do her bestest, but there might be a reactionary whoa 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 whoa.
That's fair. Cool. All right.
But she you notice she does post up right here by the well.
Nice.
Very excitedly.
And a girl. Cool. All right.
And we're just gonna ignore the fact that I messed with the camera a whole bunch. That
Didn't
didn't happen. Didn't
It
happen.
never happened.
What camera?
Valym just vampire coffins, lays back on the roof.
Boom.
This is the first time I've ever had a vacation.
So the rest of the evening passes fairly uneventfully. Around probably 6 o'clock, farmers go to bed very early.
Mm-hmm.
So Dodge comes around with Lala, and they give you all samosas and another cup of tea as a snack.
Amazing.
Kind of like chuckling as they like reach up to you on the roof and try to hand it to you. So Dodge gets a ladder to reach you, Valym.
Thank you. Do you have a dagger by chance?
Yeah, probably. He like reaches into the back of his like pants and pulls out like a utility knife.
Oh, thank you. I will give this back to you tomorrow.
I'd appreciate it. I need it. For cutting ropes and stuff. It's my. And now you look at the quality of the dagger and you realize this dagger has been used for things like cleaning hooves and cutting ropes and slicing things, but you think it'll get the job done in a jiff. It does 1d4 damage.
That's all that matters, because my hand axe is strength, and that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, this is a finesse weapon. You can throw it. So
Cool.
it's it's your standard dagger. It's just a little worse for wear. Nothing fancy.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I will
where are
say-
you? Where's
On
Valym?
He's on the roof of the stable.
Ah, okay.
In between, obviously keeping an eye out for any creatures, Scorpio's going to keep an eye out for Lucky of the Furious Five.
Mm-hmm.
If she passes by, Scorpio's just going to flag her down.
Yeah, she does. Closer
Oh,
towards
hey.
evening time, you see her kind of take a stroll, and she sees you waving.
So we've got this sort of plan thing happening tonight, and I know fortunes are kind of your thing. Could you let us know if it's going to work or not, or at least give us a hint in the right direction?
I would love to. Let me read your tea leaves. Finish your chai.
Oh. And he chugs it like the buttermilk.
She snatches it out of your hand, swishes it around, flips it upside down on a saucer, and then lifts it for dramatic effect. And let us see what she reads in your tea leaves. Where are my dice? Oh, they're on the floor.
Oh, no.
They're right here. No, we're fine.
Oh, good.
We should start rolling these on camera. Just kidding. No. Not because I'm a liar, but because I feel like it's big spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
So you see her look into your leaves, and she looks serene for a moment, and she says, "Your past is cloudy.
Correct.
You're searching for something."
I am this creature, but also long-term, yes.
You once had a great love, but lost it.
I did?
And your past is not as noble as your present, but you're making amends.
I did. And tonight?
Tonight, right. Oh my. I see death in your immediate future.
Mine?
Well, maybe not your death, but a death.
Oh.
A lingering death. One that will remain with you for quite some time.
Well, we're
Like
going to try our
aged
best.
wine.
What was that?
Like aged wine. Settles in your clothes and stays there. Strange.
We're going to help, Lucky.
Saucer's a bit ominous. Strange. She hands it back to you.
It was nice talking to you.
I mean, it's not you, if that makes you feel better. Just... Your leaves are wrought with death and despair. Like one who travels with you is haunted.
Oh. That makes more sense.
Like death follows you.
And he's starting to put the connections together of maybe they're talking about Nim. Thank you, Lucky.
I wish you the very best tonight. I hope your horse makes it out of your plan in one piece. She's a good one.
Oh. We wouldn't put her in danger. We have this covered.
All right. She looks across at Tootsie and she says,
Tootsie.
"Oh, Tootsie. Be brave tonight." And she puts her head against Tootsie's and blows in her nose and then kind of goes about her business to wash up and go to sleep. All right.
Nice.
The evening wears on. Feels like it goes on forever as you sit in your very uncomfortable perches. And then, one by one, the stars awaken from their slumber. The sun dons its dusk blanket and goes to sleep, and you are enveloped in darkness. You can hear cicadas in the distance, and the night just settles in around you. And as it does, everyone give me a perception check as you take up your watches and prepare to enact out your plan.
Here we go.
No one's with me, right? Who's within 60 feet of me?
Ajax would be.
Ajax would be, yeah, because Ajax is actually.
No, I thought
you're
Ajax
here.
is by the house.
Yeah,
right?
so it would actually be Scorpio that's close to you.
Okay. Oh, but I will sing a little song on the wind towards you. Unlock your hidden key with my words as the key.
Ooh.
Bardic Inspo.
Heck yeah. Give me that D8, right?
D6.
D6.
You're a level 1. It's only
Level 1.
6.
It's been a while.
Meanwhile, I rolled a nat 1, so.
Oh no.
Nim, the haunting of the well just within eyesight, distracts you, as does Moti, who sees that you're upset and can basically almost reach you. Such a freaking honking big dog, my goodness. Tries to cheer you up.
I was going to ask, we're not trying to hide that we're guarding, right? Because the whole point is to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to okay.
Yeah, Moti distracts you. She's like sitting on the floor underneath you, trying to going in circles every single time you make a gesture at her. It's very distracting. Hard for you to keep watch.
Absolutely.
What else did everyone roll?
With the Bardic Inspiration, Scorpio got a 17 total for the perception check.
Perfect.
I got a 17 as well.
And I got a 17.
Whoa!
Hey! So, you don't really see anything stir at first.
Dang it, we needed higher. Just kidding.
It seems like the night is kind of going peacefully. You could actually see yourselves maybe retiring here one day. The animals settle down for sleep, and it's a relaxing kind of sound. And as all of this, kind of happens, you do hear something. You hear a telltale baying on the wind with your 17 perception. Just barely. You just hear a, oh, whoa, whoa.
Is it the likes of which we've never heard before?
Moti kind of shift and also answer, whoa, 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 whoa.
That's fair. That's fair. She's a good dog.
You hear it again. And this time you see Moti start to trot away.
Uh-oh.
Moti, where are you going?
That
I look down at Scorpio
And then Scorpio will point towards the direction the sound came in.
Oh God, Valym starts processing things in his head that he realized he should have talked to the dog about before. Oh no, Gabe is having realizations.
Wait, where's Valym again in this?
On top of the stable.
Here.
Okay.
Valym is here. You are here. Nim is here.
Oh
Scorp
no, I should have asked why that was the case. Oh no.
Are we able to keep an eye on Moti as she goes out?
You see her for some time, but as you see her kind of cross over around the back of the house, you lose line of sight of her. Nim, you see her the longest, but eventually she escapes your sight as well as she disappears into the wheat fields.
She went into the fields.
Valym, that dog is dead.
No. I don't think I can hear you.
Is she going to be okay?
You're actually reasonably close to each other because you're here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ajax, there's something that I realize it's probably a problem.
What is that?
How was this creature able to always steal something, but Moti never saw it?
It took Moti away first. Oh, no. Oh, that means it's coming then.
Most likely, yes. because the baying came first, and then the creature followed.
The ox was right.
I know. Oh, God, we should have lured out the ox.
Nim starts climbing down. He's very worried about Moti.
Okay. You drop down here. It takes you some time. Valym, you would see it from your perch. Scorp, less so, because you're on the ground here. You just see Nim, and then you don't see Nim.
Got it. As time is going on, Scorpio's going to turn his attention from inside the farm to back outside to see if anything's coming from the other direction.
Okay, yeah. Give me a perception check. And I believe you have night vision, right? So.
Yes. Dark vision. 17 again.
Yeah. So at this point, some time has passed. Nim, you drop down here. And as you look back out into the night, you sure enough see Moti approaching.
Yep.
Again, this time, like, it's almost like she's done a loop, and you see her pop up almost right behind you.
Wow, we were all
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's kind of creepy. I don't like that.
I mean, it's been like 50 minutes, so it's been
So
some
like
time.
50 minutes?
No, 15. So like some time has passed. Yeah.
I'm just gonna start ritual casting speak with animals as everyone else is doing things.
Mm-hmm. I think a ritual takes like 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scorpio,
so
would you like to do anything?
If it's interrupted, that's fine.
When you see the dog, do you do anything?
Did you say Scorpio or Nim?
Scorpio, sorry.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
When you see the dog like this that shows up next to Nim?
No, it shows up behind you because you're like.
Oh,
here.
behind me.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I'll lean down and immediately Scorp is startled by this, but he goes to shush Moti as if she was still making noises.
Yeah, give me a animal handling check.
Got it. Ooh, a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So with a dirty 20, as you bend down to shush her, you lock eyes with her, and it does not appear to be the happy-go-lucky dog you saw earlier. Her behavior is altered.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
She's
okay.
no longer lolling, wagging her tail. In fact, she barely marks your presence as you bend down. She just kind of continues to walk past you.
Moti, and I'll call out, and not whispering.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The rest of you hear this as she continues on her trajectory.
Oh.
Valym?
Yeah, I feel like I scurry over since I was looking for Moti.
Mm-hmm. So you scurry over.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
Moti? Moti?
She seems to ignore your passing or your calling out to her.
Sort of look around, realizing I'm just like in the middle of the plan. And I'm like, oh, shoot. And I'll go back sort of like towards I'll go to Scorpio, actually.
Yeah, Scorpio would like to sort of make his way to follow Moti, so I feel like Nim and Scorpio are making their way, just following this.
Nim, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fucking Use a different die.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 21.
Nice.
You manage to overcome your fear of the well and follow. This is actually closer to here. And follow in the dog's wake with Scorpio. You see it, Scorpio, like continue along on its trajectory towards the horse enclosure.
If Valym or Ajax are looking at us, we like Scorpio is still trying to get their attention with one hand, like to point out the dog.
I'll stop doing my ritual casting because it's going to take too long for this.
Mm-hmm.
And so Moti looks distinctly off.
Only to Scorpio.
Okay.
But he's definitely pointing it out.
Yeah. And you at this point, you've also heard Scorpio calling out to the dog and the dog not responding.
Moti, what are you doing?
You see it still walk, like eyes fixated on the horse.
Moti, is that you?
Nothing.
I say it in Sylvan.
Nothing.
I say it in Druidic.
Nothing.
Okay. Do their eyes look different at all?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 13.
You can't tell at this like with your sort of line of sight, you can mostly see the top of her head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to pick her up.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Ah!
No! Why would you make us fight a dog?
That was the next thing I was going to do. So you beat
Okay.
Okay. I have an idea. And it's not necessarily a good one, but it's an idea.
This is 100% great because I don't think any of us were expecting this.
Nope.
You know,
Yeah, there was some suspect.
I considered it. I started processing, especially thinking of like the druid stuff, like considering druid spells. Some things.
Ajax has never touched that dog, by the way. Ajax has distance the entire time.
Scorpio got a 10 for initiative.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Oh.
Yeah, we're killing it.
Hold on, this thing lags my computer sometimes. I don't know why.
Are you using the D&D Beyond one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
Nice. And then Nim, what did we get?
14.
So the hound lashes out at you, Valym, as you go to pick it up. It tries to bite you twice.
In like a playful, fun way?
No, in like a way.
Aw.
I got an 8, and then I got a 15.
Both will miss.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Snaps at you twice, but, misses both times as you, reel back, what the? And then Ajax, it is your turn. You are standing here. You see all of this happen. Scorpio and Nim are here, just so everyone knows where we're all at.
Okay. I think, so, in comparison to me, how big is Moti?
You're a half-orc. So for
Yeah.
you, this is just like a very large Saint Bernard.
Okay.
But for Nim, this is bigger than Nim.
Right. Okay. I think
Especially because Nim is small for their age,
I think I want to, because Ajax said he wasn't going to kill it till Valym gave the call. I think I'm going to run and try to restrain it.
Okay. Perfect. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Need to beat a 14.
All right, come on. Big money, no whammies. Oh my God. Let me make sure that's right. All right, yeah, 10.
10.
Oh.
As you come streaking from here to here, you forget where Valym put the trap, especially because it's almost invisible to the naked eye. You feel a slip knot just kind of tighten around your foot. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
no.
Valym, this is going to be a big mark on our friendship.
You are running directly across the...
Ajax is stupid, though. So. Oh, yeah, that's bad.
A 6.
That's a 6.
You feel it tighten and swoop, you are pulled upside down, hands flailing in the air, blood rushing to your head, 3 feet above the ground, flailing. But you do have your action and your bonus action. Your movement is all but expended.
I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. Okay. Let me see what
If Ajax gets his ass beat by Moti, does that count as being beat by a woman?
all technicalities included.
Yeah.
Another bitch in his life.
Hey.
Everywhere.
The worst.
I
love
Jesus
those.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to go through my stuff and see if there's anything I would like.
Would you be able to take an action to try to free yourself?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you could take an action to try to free yourself. You can also, and this is a D&D rule. You can hold your action if you want to say, okay, I'm hanging upside down or whatever, but I'm gonna ready my axe, and if the dog comes in range, I'm gonna defend myself. You could do something like that too, and then that way, if that condition that you state is met, when that happens, it's almost like taking Overwatch. Like you can say, if the dog comes in range, I'm swinging. You are hanging upside down, so you'll be doing so with disadvantage. But you could do something like that if you wanted to as well, or you could attempt to break free. You'd be making another dex check to see if you can break free.
I think I'll just hold my action in this one and just
If she comes close, you're hitting.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Awesome.
Also, I screamed.
The rest of you see Ajax floating from 1 foot magically in the air with a rope that's coiled up, almost like a snake, holding his foot in its mouth. It is your turn, Nim.
Is Moti a medium creature or a small or medium? Or
medium.
Okay. I saw Moti trying to bite.
Yeah, you've seen it snap at Valym, yeah.
I would like to try and take. I've got a set of manacles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And is there something on the well that I could like get the back leg of Moti to the well? If it's not close enough, or if there's nothing, then just Moti's 2 back legs is what I was thinking.
Yeah, that might be your best bet.
Okay, I want to try, and just like sneak up behind and
give me a stealth check to see if she notices you coming.
Okay. Five.
She sees you. And so this is going to be very difficult to do. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand. You're going to need to be a 17.
Okay.
You mark like one of her eyes kind of fix on you as you approach her hind legs.
You can do it.
Nope.
It's
an 8.
And as you go to put the manacles behind her legs, she very quickly sidesteps it. And you kind of fall on the ground, the manacle's still in your hand.
Moti, why are you doing this?
Scorpio, it is your turn.
Help, please.
Oh, God. There's a whole lot happening.
There's a lot happening. You see
Scorpio?
Nim holding these manacles on the ground. You see Ajax hanging from midair, like by some type of Death Eater spell you've never seen before. The dog is trying to snap Valym.
So out of all of this, Scorpio is looking at the whole scenario and then comes to like a clear moment and takes off towards the horse, Tootsie, and leaps off of the ground to mount the horse to take her away.
So you will be moving into and out of Moti's op attack range.
Yes.
Okay, so she'll make 1 op attack at you. With a 22.
That will hit.
So as you go jumping onto the horse, you feel her snap at the back of your ankle. for 6 piercing damage.
Yikes a doodle!
But you are still within leaping range of the horse, and because you didn't give it a wide berth, you do land perfectly on the horse. The horse gets a little startled. It's frightened.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a barking scary dog. Somebody just leapt onto its back. What do you do?
If I still have an action, I would either like to soothe the horse or try to turn and have it run.
Yeah, give me an animal handling check. On a successful, it'll turn and run. On unsuccessful, you will still be able to calm it and prevent it from bolting in a random direction.
Okay. 16.
A 16. Yes, so where do you want to direct this horse?
We're going to go right around just to the back of the housing.
Perfect.
Yeah. Exactly. Away from everything, but still within the campsite.
Awesome. Valym, you see Scorpio on the horse ride out from underneath your perch, or actually you're on the floor now because I think you tried to pick up Monty. You see, Scorpio get the horse out of danger. What do? The dog just tried to snap at you. You see it take a chunk out of the back of Scorpio's ankle.
Ah!
So I can see Ajax.
Ajax is suspended right behind you.
Okay,
flailing and cursing, most likely.
I'm gonna use an action to try to make an Arcana check against my spell to end the effect on Ajax.
If it's your spell, I believe you can just end it.
Cool. All right, then I'm gonna just snap and God, I hope Ajax lands on his feet.
Break my neck.
So I'll end the spell and then say to Ajax and Nim, if you can, please try to restrain Moti. As Scorpio's running off, there's still someone in the woods. And I'm going to run off in the direction where I heard the baying.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm going to double move. So I'm going to use my action to dash to get there then.
Okay, perfect. So you'll be probably closer to like back here.
Yep.
Yeah, so you'll actually be parallel to where the horse is. You can actually see each other on opposite sides of the house. You're about 20 feet from each other back here.
You're so fast.
I learned from watching you.
And then it is going to be Morty's turn. Morty is going to turn to snap at you, Ajax, because you are closest to her and you are in the way of her and her quarry. Let's see if she hits. She's going to take 2 attacks. I've got a 17 and an 8.
Armor class 16, so the 17 hits.
Okay, perfect. So you're going to take 3 piercing damage. And then she's going to run past you and go for the horse, which allows you to make an op attack.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your whatever attack you want.
Okay.
And that, I think, since we're new in initiative, it doesn't trigger your held action, but you do still get the op attack.
Okay. So did I land on my back or did I land on my feet?
No, you landed like... You're not knocked prone, so yeah, you can hit it.
Okay. I still think, I want to try to restrain it again.
Okay.
And run up and grab it from behind.
So you want to do like a grapple?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me I think that'll just be an unarmed roll.
Okay.
Unarmed strike.
Let me see. Okay. I think this is right. That is it's behind the counter. So 21.
21. Perfect. So that does hit. So grappling typically takes an action. So this is more of like you trying to grab her and stop her while she's going by. So you are gonna deal some damage regardless, but so go ahead and roll your, I think it just does 4 damage. So actually that something interesting happens. What happened in pencil? Here it is. So as you strike out and try to grab Moti by the hind legs. So let's take that back. That's my mistake. To grapple her. One leg, like you grab onto one leg, it slips out from behind her and she lands with a thud on her chin, letting out a little bit of a yelp. And as she does, and starts like kind of going, you see something expel from within her body.
What
Wait. I looked away for a second and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But then that's not a dog.
Nope.
And
That's no dog.
a new creature
No.
enters the initiative track.
Did you say what it was?
Let's see. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
Can I also do that?
You don't see it because you're over back
You're not here. Yeah, you're.
I think
I'm
maybe-
parallel to him.
An 11?
with an
Probably not.
11. This is some freaky shit.
Yep.
It's some.
Yo.
What the f? Like, is that snot? What the f came out of that dog's mouth? I don't know. Some freaky shit.
This is not going to be good for Valym when he notices this just on the other side of this damn thing. Like, hey, Scorp, hey, Valym, what the hell is that? What do you mean?
Nim, it is your turn.
Yo, what the? Okay. This changes what I'm gonna do. Ajax is right next to me. As a quick aside, to say, do we kill that? Do we kill what is that? Do we kill that?
Yes, we kill that. Yes, we kill that. Yes.
Oh man.
You know, it's still pretty chill, though, all things considered. Like, it didn't try to eat us.
Yet.
You know what? You're right. I don't go around killing things normally. So
crap.
I'm going to, until I see aggression from the thing, whatever, I'm going to I'm going to use thaumaturgy and make that baying sound like in a different direction to see if it pays attention.
Perfect.
Nice.
Let's see.
Like behind us, basically.
Go ahead and give me a Arcana check.
Okay.
Sorry if you can hear my cat. He is very loud right now.
He's baying like nothing.
He is baying.
That's the bang. That's the sound effect.
11.
Yeah, you notice that does beat Moti's roll. You notice Moti kind of gets up off the ground and like looks in the direction of the baying, but this hound seems unperturbed.
Wait, hold on. Gabe didn't process. That thing came out of Moti? They both exist separately?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
For context.
They exist simultaneously together? That's worse.
Just for context.
Oh, no. What the fuck do we do with that?
But
Scorpio,
I think that would be
what are you going to do with that? Nim, do you want to move?
I suppose, yes, I will move. I'm actually, Nim's going to sort of cautiously move to Moti.
Okay,
at least, and see if Moti is aggressive or not, and just like lay a hand like on her head.
She seems distracted.
Where I can reach.
She seems distracted. Her chin is hurt, but she seems more like herself. She like sniffs your hand, but is like kind of like tugs against you because she's like wants to go and investigate the sound in the woods.
Okay. I guess I already didn't actually. Could I, if I wanted to manacle her now, that would be a full action? Yeah.
No, you could do that on a bonus action.
If she's distracted, I figure.
You could go ahead and roll animal handling or sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay.
Since she is distracted.
These fucking dice tonight. Okay. 15 on one of them.
Yeah, with a 15, you manage to get the manacle around both of her paws. And yeah, she will move at a slower rate now with smaller steps, very awkwardly. But Moti, once she gets her mind on something, typically is
fair.
You still feel like maybe she's going to continue towards that sound, but you think maybe she'll do so at a much slower pace. Scorpio, you see this creature, ethereal, glowing in the night, emit from a hound's mouth and start making its way towards you on the horse's back. What do you do?
Scorpio now has a target. So very cool. Like Scorpio will find his balance and stand up on the back of the horse as it's moving.
Okay.
And then launch himself forward in like a torpedo headbutt attack at this thing. So he's just gonna go for it. And that is a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay, only 4 damage on this one.
Mm-hmm.
He comes down like a bullet off of the back of this horse and just slams into this thing full force with his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And as that happens, you can see it's almost too quick for the eye, but his head slams back, and then there's a jerk reaction between his neck muscles, and he comes forward again, almost faster than gravity could process. And he hits, or he's going to attack again with his forehead. 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that's the bonus hit for 6 points.
So 10 points of damage total.
Yes.
As you strike out at this like ethereal creature twice, you do land, and you actually see some of the like mists and weird composite it's made of like kind of fly off. But also your punches kind of get slowed as they make, or not your headbutts get slowed as they make contact with this almost like gelatinous / misty substance. And you're not used to it. Like you feel almost like slowed in your actions, and almost like that impact you're used to is somewhat lessened. But you do strike at it twice, and you do see some of that mistiness go flying off of the creature's haunches. And with that, Valym, it is your turn. You see the horse over here kind of continue on its trajectory. Without Scorpio on its back. Yeah, you just see a horse kind of go trotting off into the night. No horse or no rider.
Am I able to catch it before it goes off too far?
Yeah, give me an animal handling check.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Yes. Ajax's brain is melting at what Scorpio just did.
yeah.
Scorpio's brain may be melting.
It's a 15.
Yeah, you managed to get her to calm down and stop. You think maybe she'll stay.
Yeah. I'm going to get on her back.
All right. You are now mounted.
Can I look back to see where Scorpio went?
Yeah, as you're mounted and from your like new perch and vantage, you've probably expended about 15 feet of movement, but you have some left. You do see you see this. It was the best, and you see a monk headbutting it.
What the fuck is that?
And you see a piece of its like kind of glittery, gelatinous haunch go and give off this weird like sound as it goes into the wind and then just like disappears and turns into vapor.
Can I attempt to discern what it is?
Yes, give me an Arcana check.
All right.
That's a 14.
You've heard tell of things like this. It looks like some type of wraith or creature. You don't know too much about it, but you've heard a ghost story or two, and you feel like you know a ghost when you see a ghost.
Where the hell did that thing come from? But I'm still gonna keep. Man, what the shit? I don't know the right thing to do is here. Just gonna. Oh God, this is making so much more sense. I'm gonna ride the horse around the outside of the farm.
So you
just
take
so we're
the
not
horse
going
to
too
safety.
far, but staying nearby.
Yeah, she's back here.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. And with that, we are back at the top of initiative. It is Moti's turn. Moti is going to move towards the baying at half speed. So she very clumsily makes it here. And she stops. And
do you know in Always Sunny where they have like kitten mittens? That's kind of what I picture is happening with these manacles.
It's very awkward. It's a very short gait that she's not used to. And you kind of see her go like chink and then like drag her 2 hind feet behind her and then do it again and then do it again. But with enthusiasm. And then it is Ajax's turn. Ajax, you see this in front of you. Whatever the hell that is.
Okay, so how close am I to that thing?
You're about 10 feet away.
Okay. I think. Okay, so I just saw Scorpio just do the most incredible thing I've ever seen him.
Yo, who is he?
In my life. So I'm like, okay, bouncing off of Scorpio, we're in attack mode now because we don't know what the hell this is. But it's not a dog. So in this so you said it's like 10 feet, right? So I want to get my battle axe out.
Yes.
And the battle axe has a 5 feet range on it, so I want to move towards it. And so after Scorpio hit it, is it like standing still, or did it like get knocked down?
No, it's standing, and it almost looks like, although his strike struck true, the creature is still like moving solid with momentum. And you're not used to creatures reacting like that to a headbutt from Scorpio. You've eaten one of them.
Right.
Yes,
So this is alarming for you.
Yeah. Okay. I think. What would Ajax do?
Get it.
What would Ajax do?
Knowing Ajax, I think Ajax wants to just run and try to just give it the biggest chop, like towards his neck.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll.
What are we rolling in this?
Let's see. Do you have your... Okay. So there we go. I went ahead and equipped your battle axe, which you should have equipped it. Just go ahead and click on it and it should work.
Okay. Because it says right here, like the 1A, like the 5+ or the 1AD plus 3, like next to it. So
you're going to want to do the +5 to see if you hit, and then the 1d8 plus 3. So you're using this with both hands, right?
Yes.
So you'll actually roll the 1d10.
Okay. Got you.
If you hit.
All right. If I hit. All right. That is a. I think that's a 24.
That hits. Your battle axe comes swinging down. Roll damage.
All right. Nice. Okay. That is going to be a 12.
So you see the axe come down. You see the mists almost part as your axe goes whoop, with like a sickening sound through that like weird gelatinous material. And you see like a rift start to form in the creature's neck. But you do notice like this doesn't wreak the carnage that you're used to. As you do this, you hear. Do you want to move at all?
Where is Scorpio at? How far is he from
Scorpio? Is right next to you. You're both on either side of this on either side of this hound.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna move.
All right.
Sorry.
So these sickly green flames drifting off of it like waves in the night, and this like almost like putrid smell accosts your nostrils as this beast like kind of raises its mouth and bays once more. Ooh, in pain and fury and in rage. And as it does, you, Nim, since you're closest to her, notice Moti kind of go and kind of turn around. And the creature is gonna like lunge forward and continue pursuing that horse with its full range of motion. It's about 5 feet from you,
Real
Valym.
quick,
Yes.
Scorpio does have opportunity attack.
Yes.
If we were engaged, it might take this for now.
Yeah, both of you would actually get an op attack.
Great. So I'm gonna take that rope. 14.
A 14 hits.
Yes.
It's you as well, Balvin. You get one as well.
Got you.
That is 7 more damage. So as it turns to move, Scorpio quickly just extends a leg out to try to like almost trip it and tries to kick it a bit.
Yeah, you see your leg strike true as you do your like sweep, and then it still continues moving past you, like barely stumbling. Ajax.
25.
That hits.
Go
Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see. Come on. That is a 10.
10. Perfect.
So what? Scorpio, say it again. What you just did? Sorry.
Oh, it's moving, and so this is an attack opportunity attack that we get when it disengages in combat.
Okay. So what did you do? Like,
I swept the leg underneath to try to trip it.
Okay. So after Scorpio swept the leg and tripped it, I want to try to just swing and like directly in the center of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Direct, like right in the middle.
You catch a glancing blow as the hound is leaping away. And you see like a slice of its like haunch just kind of go and turn into mist as you strike it. And once again, in pain and rage and fury, it continues.
That's what you sound like right now.
Bearing down on you 5 feet away, Valym, you see this creature from the top of your horse. And that is where we're going to take our first break for tonight. We all need a good bit of a stretch and things like that. All right, everyone. We'll be back right after this break.
Yay!
We'll see you on the flip side. Give me a second while I mute everybody. Sorry, chat. Y'all, sometimes when I get flustered, my brain goes out the window. Because I was like, I have all these minis here, but I have like a second. Hi, hello, welcome back. Where we last left off, we were embroiled in a battle with some type of spectral hound wrapped in nothing but ectoplasm, mist, and some type of unholy vapor. Ajax just struck out at it, as did Scorpio. It is bearing down on you, Valym, upon your noble steed, which you can just barely see here in the background. Who was in initiative order? I believe it's Nim.
Yeah. I'm gonna do. Can I do a quick roll to see if I would recognize the thing? Know that it's like
give me an Arcana check.
A ghost, a deady thing. 21.
You know of ghosts. You've heard of them popping up in your line of work before. And you know that oftentimes they are not inherently evil. They usually have some type of unfinished business. And you've actually known some of them that frequent your town that kind of go about their own business, and leave the townsfolk relatively unmolested. But you also have heard of nefarious ones, or ones that are a bit more malicious in nature. You would also know with a 21 that they're very difficult to kill, but with any physical means. They, knives and blunt objects do very little to them.
Okay. Could I run up to it and be within 5 feet, or no?
What is your movement speed?
30.
You're here, or here, I should say, and the creature's actually back here. If you used your dash action, yes, you could.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just gonna then I don't have an action, right?
Yeah. You would have a bonus action.
And you said, is Moti actually facing us, or is Moti turned to
Moti is turned towards it, and you notice now she's making the sound every time the creature yelps out in pain.
Okay. Can I unmanacle Moti and jump on her back?
Yes.
And try to get her to go over there? I guess it motivate. I would do some more baying towards that direction to try and motivate.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what we can do. You can jump on her back and then hold action, and then on her turn, she can move, which is honestly right after Scorpio and Valym.
Okay.
So if you want to jump on her back and hold action, you can definitely do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So using a bonus action, you unmanacle her and then leap onto her back. Scorpio, what do you do?
This thing is attacking us, so I am attacking back. And Scorpio's going to keep hitting, or trying to hit.
Okay, so you move back here in pursuit?
Yes.
Okay. It did use its entire action to move, so you won't be able to get in range and attack in one turn, but you could get in range.
Yes, I think I'll just do that then. I'll use a dash action to catch up to it, but I want to stay behind it so that it doesn't get its own opportunity attack.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. So you come into position right behind it. Valym, this creature is about 5 feet from you.
So if we move, it's going to get an attack of opportunity against the horse. But
no, it won't.
Okay.
Because it's not actively engaged in melee combat with you yet.
Cool. Okay. It's gonna speed. Gonna dash with the horse as fast as I can.
Do you keep going like in this direction off camera, like this way?
I haven't been making small choices all day. I'm still going to head in the direction that I thought I heard the baying.
Okay, perfect. So you continue heading in the direction that you think you heard the baying off into the distance.
F or doubt on it being perfect.
And then it is Moti's turn. She uses her whole movement and brings you pretty close to where the hound is. It's about 10 feet away from you. You're right behind Scorpio. And you see her like running in earnest, not with aggression, but in earnest towards this creature. Like, as she goes behind it.
Okay. So I can take an action.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I am going to throw my holy water.
Okay, perfect.
At it.
Awesome.
I believe it's a ranged attack.
Awesome.
I can throw it up to 20 feet, so I assume that this is...
Yeah, roll to hit.
Ranged attack. That's Dex, right?
Yes.
15 to hit.
A 15. That does hit. All right.
Okay, so it's undead, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be 2d6 radiant. And that is 7 radiant damage.
Perfect. You see it start to like almost dissolve and more of it turns into mist, leaving almost just like a small skeletal structure behind. But it still continues moving with earnest towards this horse. You hear Moti give out like a even sadder yelp and kind of like tug at your sleeve as you fling the holy water.
I'll shout to the others. I don't know if what we're doing is right. It's a ghost. I don't know.
Do you have any more of that water?
No.
Ajax.
So I'm still back by where we were fighting it at, right? Or did I chased after it?
Yeah, you chased after it. Yeah.
Okay. So how far from it am I now?
You could get into it within one movement because I think you did spend movement trying to get to it last turn.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. I think I want to move to attack it again. So I want to move towards it.
Perfect.
So that I roll to try to hit it.
Yeah.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See if my luck is consistent. 24.
Hey.
24 hits. Roll damage.
Let's see. That is a 5, I think.
All right. Your axe.
No, 8.
8. Perfect. Yeah. Your axe comes down, and as it does, this ethereal beast with one last turns into mist on the wind. Valym, you hear it behind you. Its haunting call drifts on the wind to you, and you reach the edge of a forest. And sure enough, you hear little sounds. Give me a perception roll.
Baby ghosts.
Oh no.
I don't even think it's babies. I think it's that a mom dog died and she was angry, so she came and was continuing to feed her dogs.
It's sad.
19.
You see a litter of 3-week-old puppies. Speckled.
Thanks, Jasmine. You just made me a dad. Great.
There's 6 of them, tugging on each other's ears and fighting with each other.
You know what? Got 1 spell slot, but it's not going to be good for anything else. Speak with animals.
Yay!
All right. What do you say to them?
I am your father now.
Come on, little ones. I have food for you.
One of them pops its head up. You see it's like got a big notch in its ear, and the other ear doesn't really like sit upright. And it looks up at you and it's like, food.
They're British.
Oh, I love food. Oh.
I pull out the other dead rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Just been carrying.
Yes, I'm weird.
They all 5 rush forward, and one's like, "No, be first." And you see them kind of like fighting with each other, and they all like waddle forward and start eating this rabbit.
So I'll use the utility knife to cut them each a piece.
Mm-hmm. You see them eat hungrily.
You know what? I don't care about other stuff in my backpack. I take the 50 hempen feet of rope out of my backpack, dump it on the ground, and then I try to get them to crawl in.
Do you do so like verbally, or do you do so like trying to usher them in with treats?
A little bit of column A, little column B.
Okay. Give me an animal handling roll.
Deal.
With a bag of puppy holding.
Hot doggy dad Valym. Regret. A bag of puppy holding. 18 plus 6, 24. Yes.
Yeah. All 5 of them get in with like a weird little squeak and some snapping at each other and snapping at you. And like, it's dark in here. Here another one say, I don't like it. I don't like him. And another one's like, but they did give us a rabbit. A rabbit was yummy. It's not a rabbit. That's a hare.
God, I love this spell. I open up the hood.
Hear another one say, it smells in here. I hate it. What is that smell? What's this green stuff? I'm gonna eat it. You shouldn't eat random things. I'm definitely going to eat it. Is that a snack? Oh, I love snacks.
Oh God, I'm not gonna end the spell, but damn it. I'm Valym. My friends and I.
That's a stupid name.
Yes, it is. What is your name?
Neck.
Like neck?
Neck.
Neck?
Neck.
Nick.
Neck.
Neck.
He's saying it. It's short for nickel. He's saying it funny.
Nick. Thank you.
My name's Taubert.
Oh my God. Hold on.
This is the
first thing I've written down in this game.
I'm leaving it to you.
I'm Stella.
Stella. Sarah. Excuse me. Sarah. Got it.
It's 3.
My name's Russell.
What?
Russell.
Love kids. And then you last one.
My name is Rika. It smells in here. I hate it. Stop complaining.
Wait, was there 5 or 6?
There's 5. Or no, there were 6. There's one more. That one doesn't really talk.
Oh,
I get that.
And it's smaller than the others.
Oh, that's gonna
why
be
I forgot about her.
Oh.
Small baby. No
And
name.
you hear it with the squeak in the back.
Marco.
Marco.
Okay.
It's Marco.
Marco. Okay. God, this is what fatherhood is like. This is why I have a dog.
Marco.
Now I'm gonna bring the puppies back.
You see, when you come back, you see Morty distressed.
I'm hugging Moti because I feel horrible. I just clung on.
Crap, the dog
You
can
see
still
her
understand
licking
me,
the
and vice
spot
versa.
where the creature once was that is now dissolved into mist.
I'm sorry, Moti. But they were taking over you. We didn't know what to do. I wish I could speak to you. Sorry I'm not like Valym. I hope you know I'm sorry. Just a pet.
Scorpio turns over to Ajax and pats him on the shoulder and says, "You were admirable in the fight."
You were incredible out there.
Yeah, well, thank you. I didn't get trapped up, so you had a disadvantage.
How did you... You said you have a memory thing, don't you?
I did tell you that.
Now I understand.
Good.
Why are you like this? What do you mean?
You've got to teach me that headbutt thing one day. I don't know how you did that.
Takes practice, but you'll get there.
I walk over to Nim because I see Nim is like, did distress over this. And I kneel down and I'm like, Moti's better now.
Well, I know, but clearly that, Moti cared for this ghost dog creature thing, and who knows, sometimes they stay here because there's this, unfinished business, and what if we didn't even find out what that is, and we've just destroyed it, and now I don't even know.
Is it fair to Moti and the Furious Five to have their livestock taken every single night that they worked hard for? That's their livelihood at this point, to get taken away by whatever that ghost thing was.
No, you're right. I wish I could have done something else.
You did the best that you could.
Thanks, Ajax. I'll slip off the back of Moti and just look towards Valym coming back.
You notice his bag is moving. Normally it isn't.
Yeah.
But Valym, watch out! There's something in your bag.
I know, Nim. I know there's something in my bag. Yes.
I'm about to grab my battle axe. Like, let's do this. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
No, Ajax. Someone else take the horse, please.
Oh, and Scorpio will rush up and grab the horse.
Thank you. God damn it, Morty. Was there another dog in there? Was there another dog in the area?
Yeah, there was.
Valym, you look so stupid when you do that.
You look stupid all the time, Ajax.
Oh, we can understand that.
That was the point.
Oh.
But not for a long time. But yeah, there was.
And you knew about the other dog, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
She was on this farm with me, Moti and Mojo. We were such good buddies, such good pals. Oh.
Was Mojo having puppies?
What? She never told me.
And these puppies look like relatively young.
Yeah, they only look about 3 to 4 weeks old. Like they're old enough to talk now. Reason.
And
they're off. They're off milk. I think that's 3 to 4 weeks.
How long ago did Mojo pass? Moto.
I didn't know she passed. I thought she just left and then she didn't come back, and then sometimes she would come back to visit me.
Oh, so she. Okay.
We kept her bowl. We were hoping she'd come back, and she did. She used to come back. Sometimes I'd hang out with her. Oh, she's gone now. Oh.
Back to the party. Okay, so that wraith-like creature was definitely the old dog that used to be on this farm.
What?
I see why they kept Moti. The other one was a little ugly.
I don't think that's what they looked like all the time, Scorpio. That's
Is that how ghosts work? And he turns to Nim. Do you stay with the clothes that you dyed, or do you change?
I think it depends. I think there are all sorts of different kinds.
So I go up to Moti and I kneel and I look at Moti and I'm like, I know you can't understand me, but I know it's like to lose someone. And I put my head with it, rubbing it, I know what it's like.
I'm gonna translate.
Okay. So I say it out loud and I say, I know what it's like to lose someone.
She licks your face and presses her head against yours.
I stand back up and walk back over to everybody.
The issue is that I think Mojo was also a mother, and a mother needs to feed her young. I'll kind of show the puppies in my bag, so it sounds like I was not too far off with some people hunt out of necessity.
Oh my goodness! Just
4 fat puppies come waddling out of Valym's bag.
So cute.
Nim melts a little bit to the ground to
Question: are the puppies insulting us?
Yes.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna. This is fatherhood.
You see Sarah prance out, and she's very sassy about it. And she's like, "This one's ugly."
What are they saying, Valym?
I promised I wouldn't lie, so I don't think you want to know.
And the one on a horse smells like a pig.
I'll take your word for it.
Is that Scorpio?
No, it's you because you rubbed pig
Oh, it's
side
you.
on
That's
yourself.
fine. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm literally just gonna say to them,
That
yes, so
pork's making me hungry.
these are my friends. That one, I point to Scorpio. He seems like he's very dense, but that's because
I hate him. I have an enemy-ship with him now.
oh yes.
I
you're
think he's
so-
all right. I don't.
That's smart. That one's Ajax. Women beat him up a lot.
That's
Important.
funny.
I stand here.
I
open
like that.
But he's very strong, very smart.
He
and always
doesn't
means
look
well.
like it.
Tell him amazing, Valym.
He says that he's amazing? Yeah. Okay, yep. And that one's Nim. I'm not sure if they're a...
Oh my, that one smells like brimstones. I don't even know what brimstones smell like, but that one smells like it.
They live he lives with dead people?
Oh wow. Dead
That's-
people taste good.
You know what? You all really get me, huh?
Did all of them come out, or did the quiet one stay in the bag?
It's still in the bag.
Yeah,
I see that. I'm like, what about that one?
That's Marco. Marco is very quiet, but might be the bravest of the bunch.
I'm just gonna sit cross-legged on the ground, sort of away, and sort of just put a hand out, but see if any of them come over or not. Be
You
I'll be
see
like-
very
a
timid.
very skinny puppy come out, kind of waddling all awkwardly. It's like, hello.
They said, this is Marco. That one's Nick. That's Tolbert, Sarah, Russell, and Rika.
Wow.
They're kind of jerks, to be honest, and I like it.
They're amazing. I love them all. Can we keep them?
We might be able to leave them. But
Where's Bob? Yeah, I don't like this paper. Where's Bob?
Jasmine, I hate you. I hate this spell. This spell is a terrible choice. Now I have to tell 6 children their mom was a ghost and we killed her.
Oh, she's right there. She's right there.
I'm not going to lie to them and say this is your new mom.
They do actually react to Moti being there, and Moti comes over and licks them, and they're like, "Oh, it's Auntie. Auntie, where's Bob?" And Moti kind of like, that's a very long. That's a very. I don't know.
Yeah. Something happened to your mom, and something came back that wasn't her. Sadly.
Oh my God! Are we orphans?
No.
Orphans starve.
No. You're not orphans. You're not orphans.
Oh, okay. As long as we're not orphans.
Oh God!
Not lying went real well.
I know.
Sometimes we eat orphans. Bob says that they're easy prey. If we're not orphans, we won't get eaten, though.
No, you have so many people here to look out for you, and like you all see Valym like kind of like sweating a little bit.
So you're like barking at these puppies.
Valym, do they want to stay with Moti?
Do you want to stay with Moti?
Moti looks over at you like, that's a lot of responsibility. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna roll.
I mean, I'll take these puppies. They're mine. It's my children now. I'm never going to combat again.
Yeah.
She kind of like paws at the ground a little bit, and she says, "Best way to honor Mojo. Mojo.
Oh my God, Moti. Well, here. I'll help make sure that they're fed. If you don't mind helping out and making sure that they're okay and they have a place to sleep and they learn to be as good as you are.
Yes, good dogs,
okay?
Good dogs. Not creepy, wild dogs that eat orphans. Good dogs.
We can visit.
Good dogs that eat whatever comes in the bowl. Magical bowl.
I'm gonna look at the puppies and say, I'm gonna cover Moti's ears. It's probably not actually working. We can talk about the whole eating people thing. The biting people is sometimes okay. Your aunt's very nice. Yes,
they all want to stay. It's like Nim's like so close to like right next to one of the puppies.
Nim, they're safer here than they are with us.
Right.
And then you have a place and reason to come back.
Okay.
Plus, also, Nim, before you, where are your fish, by the way, Nim?
Right here in my bucket. That's attached to my non-existent bag. It's on Ajax's bag.
See. So you have your fish, and fish and doggies do not always get well, just like fish and snakes sometimes, but that's a separate point.
Well,
the fish aren't cute like the dogs.
we need to be a little realistic here. How long are these fish going to survive in this bucket?
We need to cut the crap. How long?
They need food. They need space.
Oh.
Put them in the well.
Or not.
Oh,
Well,
I'm so sorry. But it's a great way to overcome the fear, because if the fish can live in the well,
the drinking water.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen like it.
Can't we just bring them to a river?
Yes, but not the river on the hill where we. Oh, her name was Song. She told me her name. That's important, probably.
Mm.
Nim, the quiet one, seems to like you. Maybe they'll come with us.
No, we do not take dogs with us. We're already taking a child to danger.
You already took 5 dogs with you. I don't know what's taking them.
I'm leaving them here.
Did
Nim's
you plan
like
on
flat.
doing that?
Flat on the ground.
But it was the safer choice. We can come back, but
What are you doing?
I'm the only one that can speak to them. I don't
You hear
want to
it.
translate
You hear
all
a
the
voice
time.
behind you, Valym. That's like, you guys are very interesting.
The hell? I hear it. Does nobody else hear it?
No, just you.
What the hell is that? That's in character.
Yeah. You feeling a
What are you
little
talking
nudge
about?
and a whinny.
Oh, shit. That's right. The horse can understand me. Hi, Tootsie.
Hi. Thank you for
making
saving me
horse
from that
noises.
demon creature. Thank you. Appreciate
You're
it.
so welcome.
Mhm.
I think you'll actually be spending some more time with us.
Oh. Then
This is-
disregard my comment about being strange.
No, Tootsie, they're weird as hell.
A
They
little
are
bit. A little bit.
terrifying.
Yeah.
I thought I was strange talking to animals and trees.
Mhm.
This is Scorpio. This
Mhm.
is Ajax. This is Nim.
I'm
They
pretty.
always mean well. Wait, is your name? Do you call yourself Tootsie?
Well, yeah. But
Okay.
I'm also pretty.
Oh,
She like stamps a little bit.
Y'all, we have a self-aware horse of their own beauty. This is in common out loud. Good God's help us.
Well, I can
She's a
see my
beautiful horse.
reflection in my trough.
She fancy. What do you eat, Tootsie?
Hay and apples. And
Okay.
sometimes carrots.
Oh no, my spell, it's ending.
Wow. I stole some rations from Ajax's bag and I'm just like flat on the ground, like trying to make eye contact with the quiet one, and I'm holding out like rations in front of me.
Roll persuasion.
I'm really worried I was going to start getting hit on by a horse, if I'm being entirely honest. Her way of speaking kind of reminded me of Sunflower, just so slightly. And like, we know how that went. I got, oh God, I have a date.
Oh, yeah.
19.
No, never mind. It's okay. Maybe I'll die.
It like slowly shuffles forward and starts slowly nibbling at the rations.
While this is going on, Scorpio is actually going to slip away. What time of day is this? It was pretty late, right?
Yeah, it's now getting to be like dawn. It's just maybe 30, 40 minutes away.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Well, farm wisdom, they get up early. So Scorpio's going to go and seek out Master Taj.
Sure enough, you see him waking up and going to like a hand pump well and washing his face and his neck and his arms as he like tries to wake up for the day.
Scorpio respectfully comes up to him and is not making a show to be quiet or anything. He doesn't want to startle him.
Okay. Morning.
Good morning. I believe we may have solved your issue and added a few animals.
Added animals.
You'll see. And Scorpio will lead him towards the center.
Oh my. Oh, they look like our Morty. Oh, look at him. And
They're
you see
Mojo's
him
puppies.
like Mojo. I didn't know Mojo had puppies. Oh, wow. Oh, they're so cute, aren't they? Look at this one with the janky ear. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, Morty, you're an auntie. And you see him like clapping Morty because that's his dog. Oh, you're an auntie. You're an auntie. Where's
we might want to in the future ask for some assistance with these puppies, but they'd probably be safer staying with you, at least for now, if that's all right.
Do you mean they...
Moti seemed okay.
Oh, you found Mojo?
Oh no.
We have not we found the vengeful spirit of Mojo that was stealing your animals to feed to their babies.
He seems crestfallen.
That's a lot to process, I'm realizing.
Balvinder is not going to be happy. Mojo was his dog. You know, she took off a while ago. We didn't know why. I don't know why you just didn't have him here. We would have taken care of the little spuds. You see him pick up one, like hold it. Oh. Well. Thank you.
It was our pleasure to help.
I guess there's a new Fearless 4 in town.
For us, it's us.
Yes, Scorpio, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Well, Tootsie's all yours. It looks like she's already taken a shine to your half-elf.
Is it all right if we were to come back and visit?
Oh, of course. Anytime you want. Yeah. Only, I mean, tickets are only 3 copper in the off-season.
Tickets.
You know we're not paying.
I guess maybe I can make a friend discount. Oh, man. There's so many.
This is Marco, and this is Sarah, and this is
Sarah.
Nick,
Okay,
and Rika,
Nick.
and Russell, and
Rika,
Tolbert.
And Russell and Tolbert.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I think the old man's gonna be sad, but you can't stay too sad around these cute puppies. This one looks just like her, and he points out Sarah.
No.
She's even got that little spot on her belly. He holds her up, and Valym, you clock it. Sarah's like, while she's being held up.
You probably have about 3 seconds before she pees on you.
Oh, he puts her down.
Sarah is she's very passionate about what did Ajax, cover Nim's ears for a moment. She's the kind of person who would say, "Don't fuck with me," if she could speak like she was a person. Thank you.
Okay.
Independent, that's a better word.
You know, Mojo was like that too.
Like mother, like daughter.
Yeah.
We're going to be moving on to Solace Point if you need to get in contact with us.
Oh, that's right.
Solace Point. All right, I'll get word to you if I need anything, if I need your services again.
Any more vengeful spirits, just look up Nim Grimwillow, right? No?
Sure. We come as a group, I suppose. That's not my business. That's not my main business, Scorpio.
Oh. I thought it was.
No. No. I'd rather not have too many in my life. Be kind to this one. He's pointing at Marco. Valym said he's shy, but just because he's not vocal doesn't mean he's not maybe happy either.
Sarthaj nods and he says, sometimes it takes us time to find our voice. And when it finally does come out, it's like a lion's roar. And he like puts his hand on your shoulder and then takes the little tiny puppy. And he's like, I'll make sure this one gets extra food. Double portions. None of my livestock, you little scamps. Ow! And you see Sarah like dig into his heel.
I like her. She's funny.
He gives you a bridle, I think is what it's called, and a lead, and hands it to you, Valym, and says, thank you all. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you did for us here today.
And if you
like
could,
kind of gets on Moti because he's a halfling to refresh everyone's memory.
Tell Lucky that she was right.
Lucky's always right. One thing I've learned is Lucky is always right. So if she tells you a bad woman is in your future, run the other way. Don't do what I did and date her for 4 years. I still have my dog, though. She didn't take that from me. He kind of like takes Moti and like trots off towards the chickens to take care of them. You see him counting them. You're all here. Thank the goodness.
Wow, he has a lot going on I wasn't expecting. Well, do we have everything that we wanted?
Well, I may need a nap. And on that, Scorpio just kind of falls over exhausted.
That's true. We've been up all night.
And also, he's down to 3 hit points.
Oh.
Let's say, Valym, you got a new girlfriend?
Are you referring to the horse?
Maybe.
I hope not.
You've got a date and a horse? You're killing it.
Yes, but my date's probably a compulsive liar, and the horse seems like she's from the part of town that I'm afraid to go to.
Life is full of adventures.
She chomps at her bit as you like talk about her.
I also think she's way more self-aware than I was prepared for.
Well, we don't have a choice, unfortunately. So
her name is Tootsie, like little Tootsies, like a Tootsie Roll. There's just so many things to consider that.
Maybe she's sweet like candy.
She's a horse, Ajax.
The way you were looking at her, I don't know what she is.
What are you saying?
Nothing. Let's move on.
I'm confused.
Nothing, Nim. Just
you and me both, kid.
I'm just fucking with Valym.
I'm gonna tell a bat to shit in his soup.
I miss my mom.
Oh. Nothing. Let's go, Tootsie.
You don't have a saddle for Tootsie, but yeah, you can lead her.
Oh God.
I guess you could jump on her like you did earlier, but it's not super comfortable.
I'll do that.
But in a slow trot, so we'll all stay together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm gonna try to use like my bedroll, kind of like to cushion the.
Yeah, like a blanket.
Yeah.
Oh, where are we gonna sleep?
In the woods again, I guess.
How long will does it seem like it'll take to get to Solace Point from here?
I think this was halfway, so it'll take another day, roughly.
We can find a place to camp.
I promise you that if the strange child shows up again, I will tell you.
Good.
Immediately. She was more of a teenager though. But yeah, there was a barefoot teenager showed up. She said she was hungry, so I offered her food at camp. Came with me to camp. I said that I thought there was something down in my trap, so I went to go look at my trap, realizing now that leaving her alone with all of you sleeping and an axe in her hand was not the best idea.
Yeah.
But she came back. She left me a little note. She left me a little eagle totem. This thing.
And
Can I do a quick?
Now telling us.
It's been a day. Yes.
A quick Arcana check on the totem. Is it registering anything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even look at it.
A natural 20.
Yeah, this doesn't seem magical at all in nature, but you do with a nat 20 on Arcana, you do know that there are certain people that will take animals as their totem in combat. You know, like they try to channel the spirit of a totem. So you think that maybe the eagle has something to do with the craft that she is trained in, whereas Valym carves things to make them look pretty. Hers is more of like an homage to something that she greatly respects.
This seems to be a totem of some power who she might carry to summon the power of the eagle.
That makes sense. She literally looks kind of like a wild person that might just I was gonna say might just eat people, but it sounds way worse when I think about that I left her with all of you.
Yeah.
I wonder why she left that with you.
So do I.
It's a really interesting story, Valym. Thank you for sharing it with us.
You're welcome.
We're part of the story, so I'm glad we heard it eventually.
Yeah. She did see you sleeping then. It was like, oh look, a child.
Yeah. Well, she didn't do anything to any of us.
Yeah.
I think Nim saved us again.
She even yes. I do not believe that. I lied, and I will. But I am excited and hopeful that Song will not pop up again. That's not true. I hope Song pops up again, but I hope it's while someone else is awake. This is very hard.
Could you do me a favor and not leave any strangers above us next time?
I will be significantly more wary.
Your honesty.
Yes.
That's all we ask for.
Yes.
Ajax, you feel a familiar kind of like rumble coming from your belt as your sword starts to remove itself or come up out of the sheath a little bit, showing like a silver blade underneath.
I slightly take it out a little bit more, and I said, right now?
Yes, right now.
All right. So, can I give me 1 second, please? I kind of step away from the group.
He always leaves to talk to that sword. We know he talks to it now. I talk to it. I go in front of everybody.
And honestly, we could probably give you more privacy.
I take the sword out.
You're like in the ditch on the side of the road.
Yeah. I take the sword out. Yes, Belinda.
And you see like a furrowed brow and a well manicured furrowed brow. And, like kind of an angry glint in the eyes. It's like, so is that what you're going to do? Huh?
Do what?
What next? You're just going to just kill things that don't have physical body? Is that the type of person you are?
What was I supposed to do? I had to protect Nim. I had to protect Scorpio, Valym.
You said our friendship lasted through life and death.
I'm trying to move on.
But
don't do this.
Best friends from the womb to the tomb. But you didn't go to the tomb, and now it's just me, and you're gonna move on? Fine. And the eyes disappear.
I put the sword back, and I walk back with my eyes slightly welling up, and I just kind of look forward and keep walking.
Hey, buddy.
Not now.
Okay. So, Nim, how you feel about? Do you like graveyards?
Yes.
Why?
I think they're beautiful.
Oh.
It's where we lay our loved ones to rest and honor their memories. And from them, beautiful flowers and land comes.
Boy, you know what sounds good? That rest part, because I'm still very tired. If we could, I think there's camp coming up right over here. And Scorpio just kind of falls over.
Yeah, you can. Do you want to take a short rest or a long rest?
Long.
We need a long rest.
Okay.
Still a long rest.
So you build up a camp by the side of the road. Right. So do you have 4 rations?
I still have some.
When Nim took some from me to try to feed to the dogs, did they actually end up eating them, or? Okay, so
I just took one. I just took one.
Okay, so
I have 4 rations that I could give.
Okay.
Perfect.
I have 0 still.
So it's 4 rations for each of us or all of us?
No, for everyone. Everyone gets 1 ration in order to enjoy the benefits of a long rest. And then if you want to set a watch, you can set a watch or any other fortifications you want to, since you're sleeping in the wild.
So Xander, keep one of your rations. I'll use one of my rations, and I'll happily take a watch.
Okay.
Got it.
Perfect.
Scorpio's going to use like the buttermilk that he pilfered from the farm to make an amazing like chowdery stew. It's creamy and delicious.
Scorpio is rapidly becoming the Samwise Gamgee of this
I'm actually
enterprise.
I'm gonna go put my hunting trap in the woods again. But I'm gonna see if I can find like some berries or such to put inside of it.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. Ooh, that's good as hell. 24.
24. Yeah, you're able to forage very good bait and put it inside the trap.
Cool. All right. And then I'm going to head back to camp. Oh, okay. Song, if you're going to come this time, and I'm holding the totem. Please come while someone else is awake so I don't seem like a fucking dingbat again. Okay.
Who takes second watch?
I think I'll take second watch because I didn't take much damage during this, did I?
Yeah, I don't have any damage either. I'm happy to. Actually, I'll wake up with Ajax because I'm kind of worried about him curled up next to him.
Scorpio is snoring and cannot be awoken.
Belly full of chatter.
Yeah.
Beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, Valym, your watch passes peacefully.
Oh yeah.
With little to no effect.
Life is good.
Yeah. Oh, also, Ajax, give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Meet my demons.
Should I do one too or no?
Yes, since you're keeping watch with Ajax.
11.
11.
21.
21. What are the two of you talking about as you keep watch together?
I think I would just ask right up. Ajax, are you all right?
I don't really have a choice, to be honest. We have a trip to finish, but I've been better.
Did something happen? I haven't seen you like this since the funeral.
I haven't changed much since the funeral. The funeral's kind of followed me everywhere.
I can understand that. You know, I think what we did yesterday night was wonderful, you know? Those pups would have been on their own. And from everything you told me, I think Miss Ashford would be proud of that.
The past few days have been interesting, to say the least. I just don't want to regret getting attached to people again. And I keep fighting this urge with even you because of my fear of losing someone, and that pain and loneliness is, I don't know if I can handle that again.
Well, Ajax, you've only made my life fuller by being in it. And I think it would be doing me a disservice to take yourself away from that just for fear of loss. You know, I wouldn't have gotten to go to the market. I haven't had that much fun in a while. I wouldn't have all these fish friends or have met Scorpio or Valym, and I have you to thank for that. And I think there's still much ahead for both of us.
You know, even you inspire me, kid. I'll do my best. Just let's focus on getting back to Solace Point for now.
Yes, I really miss Mum.
You and I both.
As you sit there talking, both of you give me a wisdom saving throw. Nim, you can do so with advantage.
Okay.
Because of your perception check.
Wisdom saving?
Mm-hmm.
12.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Okay. You look over and realize Ajax has fallen asleep during his watch. And you actually hear a tune that sounds very familiar to you because you play the panpipes, do you not?
Yes, amongst many.
You see with your 21 perception someone kind of strolling along the edge of the forest. You see a glint of off the color of horns and dark skin similar to yours, and a pan flute. And it reminds you vaguely of your childhood.
Wow. Ajax, I kind of shake him a bit.
He doesn't awake. The flute sound comes closer.
Oh, I'll stand up and I'll even take out my own pan flute.
Give me a
it's like
performance
feeling banjos.
What was that?
Give me a performance roll.
Okay.
The call of my people.
Yeah.
24.
You match the tune perfectly.
Wow.
And as you do, the figure comes closer and actually stops playing and looks at you. His dark skin and horns, just like yours, and he's like, "How did you know that tune?"
and I can understand you speaking in common.
Mm-hmm.
I was just listening to your beautiful song.
Wow, I never heard anyone else play it. I used to play it for my kid. Long time ago.
It's very beautiful. Where is it from?
It's a dirge. But I always thought it was pretty.
I think they are often the most beautiful of songs.
It's a song about a young woman lamenting when the moon goes away after being so full and so bright.
Oh, it's beautiful. What brings you about this area tonight?
Well, I honestly go where the stars take me. See, I'm looking for something.
Oh, what are you looking for? Maybe I can help.
I made a mistake a long time ago. I was young and I wasn't ready for responsibility, and I guess now that I'm older, sometimes I just think about setting that right. So, I think my stars are taking me to Solace Point.
Really? That's where I'm at. That's where I live. We're headed there.
No.
Yes.
And
would
you know the song?
It seems it was meant to be, does it not?
Well, I just... Hi, I'm Dimitri. He extends a hand towards you.
Dimitri, I'm Nim Grimwillow. Pleasure to meet you.
Nim Grimwillow.
Would you like to travel with us tomorrow?
Nim, I think maybe I might know you. He withdraws his gloved hands. You should sit down.
Okay. He sits.
He kneels in front of you. He's like, I have some explaining to do, and I thought I would be ready for this when it came to it, but now that it's that moment, I just, it's hard. Nim, I think I might be your dad.
Ah!
And that'll be where we close today's episode.
Oh my God!
Amazing.
Amazing. I love you, Jasmine. I was like, oh, maybe it's like a magical satyr or something in the wood.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Yay.
Oh my God.
We're getting a test.
We're getting tested.
Oh my God.
We're going to Mari or something.
You're just mad because he's been where you want to be.
Hey, bro.
Oh!
Hey, bro. You got a horse to worry about.
Oh!
I got a horse and a girl. Catch up.
I don't want to catch up to you. I don't.
Next
I don't want to
weekend
catch up.
on That Bronze Girl's channel, is Ajax the father? Also,
Next episode, Ajax finally gets
is he
beat up by a
getting
man.
catfished?
Oh, wow.
Who knows?
Valym's date with Joanne the scammer.
The coat.
Yeah, I'm not proud
I
of that.
was just looking at chat and everyone's decided she's Joanne.
Wait.
Well, her fabric, like, nope.
It's the character.
Ugly, don't know her, never experienced that. Just know millions have it. I love Joanne the scammer. So.
Yo, this Valym art. Yo, this
There's art?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
The art has been amazing.
Thank you all so much. It's been incredible.
There's like videos, clips, and everything. Like every other day, I'm like, "What's on the hashtag now?" Just people saying stuff. There was like the.
Oh my god! Keep the gifts coming, dude.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Gifts are hilarious.
We had like a group chat and we were just looking at all of the gifts. It was
I'm like in shock right now. So I'm still like
the Valym art is like.
Yo, Sunflower better not be jealous of Tootsie. Tootsie's a horse.
Yo, why are you shirtless?
What?
Oh, because I was shirtless in my original. Valym doesn't really wear like undershirts. Nobody pay attention.
Is what we call a whore.
Valym is shredded. Like
yeah, I'm shredded. And they literally referenced the picture of me. It was good.
I can't believe so. I do not believe that. I lied.
Nah, except for the horror part. Gabe is too shy for that. This is Gabe living out his boldness. Except it's accurate because it always backfires.
Hey man, it's a hot
I love the GIF Gabe posted with, I wonder which femme character is going to wreck Ajax today.
It was the dog.
We're all wondering.
It was the dog.
It was your trap. That's what wrecked me.
Hey. That's your problem.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
I've never played a bard in my life, and I won't. I don't know, just because anything could be dirty.
Oh my god, the Ajax art from tonight is so good too.
Oh wait, okay. We gotta say goodbye and then I can go look.
Like
I know we're
Valym, it looks just like you. It's got the same hairstyle.
I can't wait. That Valym art is great.
Y'all are fantastic.
It made me hot.
Oh my goodness. The amount of love you show us every week, it fuels me. I hope the torture I put my players through for this session was worth it.
Yeah.
The entire time Gabe was like,
these goddamn animals. And I'm like, in the moment I'm like, yo, if it's fucking puppies, I'm gonna be so mad. Like they're gonna try to take puppies, but we're trash people. We cannot handle fish. We're not taking puppies.
That's true.
There were hints, which I'm sure are very clear in hindsight now. I think only Xander picked up on the dusty extra bowl. I clocked that last session. I clocked that.
Dang it.
But Scorpio wouldn't, but Xander did. As soon as I was like, there's another bowl sitting up dusty against the thing, immediately I saw Xander's face go.
And I forgot to ask about it.
I immediately saw that. And then Gabe started to pick up on it as soon as he was like, wait, like Monty's never here when they attack. Like, wait.
I had the realization. I'm like, shit.
So good.
That's awesome.
Oh man, next it's gonna be so awkward.
Here's
what comes
the thing,
after
though.
this?
You found the puppies.
Yes.
Which is like there was a chance you weren't going to.
Oh yeah, good. I'm glad.
As soon as you, because the thing that made me think was you said there was a sound in the distance, and something had to have been involved in that to get the dog, especially if the dog left and came back. And then when you said it was a wraith, that's when I'm like, oh damn, there's puppies. Because what would a dog be angry about, especially if Morty is like supportive of the dog? I'm like, damn it, babies, you made me a dad.
Let's get some shout outs.
And then I could
No, continue.
I was like, I could talk to them, and I'm like, oh god, this spell has never gotten more use from anybody. I don't care what nobody says.
This is the Talk to Animals stream.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. You're all amazing. Thank you, Jasmine, for this every week.
Yeah.
You're all fabulous. Xander, take it away.
Yes, you can find me at Xanderific with 2 R's and 1 F everywhere, on Twitter mostly, but I also stream on my own Twitch channel. I stream almost every day of the week, so find my schedule and I'll be there.
Awesome. Gabe? I'm still looking at photos, I'm sorry. But I do watch Xander every day of the week.
Hi, I'm Gabe. You can find me at Gabe James Games. I don't have a consistent schedule because most things in my life are consistent, but that's okay. This group is, and it makes me happy. That got sweet and emotional. Nope. I do all kinds of design stuff and voiceover stuff. You can find me posting stuff on Twitter, whether it's design or mainly just photo shoots in my kitchen because the lighting is bomb.
It is good lighting.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
My neighbors are probably like, that chocolate beautiful man is back at it again.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Somebody else now.
I'll go. Yeah, I'm Balvin. I stream on Twitch, LordBalvin. Just inconsistent as well, but trying to be more consistent. I have a big thing launching hopefully this weekend. It's still up in the air. A couple friends and I are like launching our own GTA RP server. So if that kind of RP stuff interests you, come through. There'll be more about it on my Twitter, which is Trap Money Balvin, because Twitter hates me, and my main account is suspended still. But
Balvin,
we'll get that back soon.
I went in. I didn't went in on anybody else's, but I went on yours.
I'm about to say
something's gonna pop off.
That's what I'm saying. I said no to every server, but this sounds.
We are all in contact.
I've been bothering Balvin for this for how long, Balvin? Like a year?
A long time.
Yeah, I've been like, Balvin, I have characters for us. I have a concept. I have a thing I want to do, but we just never knew like the right people to do it with. And then Balvin finally was like, "What if I'm at a server?" And I was like,
"So yeah, that's take it in."
I just want to challenge people to dance battles in the street.
Ooh, there's a slot for that.
I don't know how GTA works, but can I be a mob boss?
You can be a mob boss if you want. I'll talk to y'all off stream. We'll talk more. But yeah, LordBalvin on Instagram if that interests you. But yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Josephine.
I'm Josephine McAdam. I'm actor. You can find me at JCVIM on most everywhere, all social media. I'm going to promote something different every week. I have 2 horror movies on Shudder. If you like horror anthologies, I'm somehow 2 horror anthology films, Mortuary Collection and Scare Package. And yeah, that's it. That's it for now.
Yay. Oh, while you're chewing, we're just going to vamp.
Yeah.
Xander, did you get that message I sent you? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I'm going to be keeper. I'm actually extremely nervous. I don't even know if I want to mention it, but because I'm going to be a keeper for Jasmine in a Call of Cthulhu game on the Calyx next week, and I'm nervous to keep her Jasmine.
Jasmine, before you go, was the fortune to Xander, was the haunted one the goddamn dog?
Yeah.
I messaged him and I'm like, as soon as you said that, I'm like, the haunted one is the fucking dog. I can't say it.
I got it in text as it was happening in game 2, and I just saw that happening, the realization.
Yep.
That makes me feel better than a big nim. No. Child's still haunted.
And as always, I am Jasmine, that bronze girl. I stream almost every day on Twitch except for Wednesdays, and tomorrow I'm hosting something for Twitch, like a little gaming segment. I'm interviewing someone, so that's going to be on Twitch Gaming. I'm going to play games with I don't know if I can say who it is, but I think I can give a hint. It's a pretty popular voice actress, and I'm going to be interviewing her and asking her some questions while playing games. So tune in for that. And yeah, that's all I think I have going on this week.
She's also on a billboard in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
I also was on a billboard in New York City.
If you guys didn't know that.
Yeah.
Round of applause, Bronze Girl. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Round of applause. Wonderful show.
It's been a crazy week. I also got to DM for the Guild, which I used to watch that show when it was back on like Xbox 360 back in the day.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was kind of cool. Got to I got to do a little mini one-shot for them with a lot of throwbacks to season 1 of the guild.
Fun.
So if you're into that, there was some little Easter eggs in there that reference season 1. But yeah, thank you for supporting our show week after week. If you want to catch up with it or you can't catch the whole thing, this goes on YouTube every Monday at 8 a.m. I'm very diligent about it. And we also rebroadcast Sundays at 9 a.m. We have a super active chat, so you could come and watch it along with the community and the cast sometimes. Sometimes we're in there too. Thank you so much for supporting us and allowing us to do what we do. I love this game. This game is everything.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Take care. Where's it? Oh, yeah, I did it. I figured it out on the first try.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Proud of you.